Man, we really need to do something about Chepo. I haven't been able to get him away from the TV since they started that Growing Pains marathon.
And let's not even mention the dwindling sales of his award-winning cookbook, Chepo's Cochina. Who'd come calling on us at a time like this?
Hey, when I open this door, I better not see a Jehovah's Witness.
Don't worry, guys. I'm only a Jehovah's Witless.
Hey, Buzz, how are things down at the lumber yard?
I don't work in a lumber yard.
Guys, I asked our good friend Buzz to do a little research on Chepo's condition. Did you find out anything, Buzz?
Well, unfortunately, I was kicked out of the medical school library this morning for not looking serious enough. But you'd be surprised how much you can learn from the literature in the checkout line at Piggly Wiggly. I'm still not sure, but I think Chepo may be suffering from Tcbs.
You mean the crabs?
Not exactly, Joel. You see, Tcbs stands for Traumatic Cultural Blackout Syndrome. It's a rare but serious condition that occurs after eating a particularly rancid foodstuff from a culture other than your own. Tcbs usually starts out as an acute case of food poisoning, but after the traditional foodborne illness symptoms subside, a person with Tcbs will suddenly abandon all trappings of their own culture in favor of the culture that produced the offending dish.
Gee.
I bet it was that jar of mayonnaise Chepo partook at the strip bar.
Hey, I think you're right, Jimmy.
It's the only possible explanation. The Chepo I know and love wears his Mexican and Cuban ancestry like a badge of honor. This Chuck Peters thing is the antithesis of everything he stands for.
See him just throw it all away. Boy, that really says something about the fragility of life.
Not to mention the dangers of abusing mayonnaise.
So what can we do about this, Buzz? How do we get our Chepo back?
Your only hope is to take him to a cultural recovery specialist.
What's that?
Well, cultural recovery is a new motivational counseling technique designed to renew a person's sense of cultural identity. If you can find a licensed cultural recovery professional who accepts Health Boy insurance, the official health plan of the Peen Beats, you just might be able to save Chepo from the creamy ravages of Tcbs.
Well, we sure appreciate all your hard work on this, Buzz. How can we repay you?
Well, how about a little rich man's aspirin for the drive home?
No problem. Here. This ought to keep your head in check.
Wow, is this really buffering?
You bet it is. The Peen Beats do not speak generic.
Thanks a lot, Jimmy. See you later, guys.
Have a fun ride.
I guess it's settled then. We'll just have to do an intervention. Right after Peen Beats Trivia Grab Bag!
Hey guys! Why don't you pop open a Frappuccino and join me for the Growing Pains Marathon? They're just about to show the episode where Boner joins the army.
Chuck, we need to talk.
Can it wait, guy?
I'm afraid not. Me and the boys are worried about you. We think you need to see someone about your loss of cultural identity.
My what? Oh, that's a good one, mister. I try to refine myself and this is the thanks I get? Well, that's fine by me. I'll just go out and make some new friends who accept me for who I am.
No, Chepo, you're coming with us.
Stop it! Let go! You can't do this to me! I'm Chuck Peters! I really like Dockers! I think the Outback Steakhouse rocks! I have wet dreams about Helen Hunt!
Hi guys, I'm Mr. Positive, and I'm really glad you could make it. Welcome to my practice.
Wow, it's Mr. Positive, the internationally renowned motivational speaker I've devoted my entire life to. Where's your bathroom?
Down the hall and to the left. Now, what can I do to make your life a better life to live for you?
Mr. Positive, this is our good friend Chepo.
Hey buddy, the name's Chuck.
Anyway, Chepo ate some spoiled mayonnaise at a strip bar a week ago and later passed out in our shower. When he woke up, he told us his name was Chuck Peters.
I see.
We brought him to you because we think he may be suffering from Tcbs.
Bullcorn! The only thing I'm suffering from is fools like you. I can't believe I canceled my appointment at the tanning salon for this.
Hold your dander, Mr. Peters. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you. All I want is for you to be the best you can be. Now, can I ask you a question?
I guess so.
What's the best thing about being Chuck Peters?
Mr. Positive, the reasons I like being Chuck Peters are myriad. Some might say it's the long day spent crunching numbers, giving ballpark estimates, and asking key players how liquid they can get. Maybe it's the long nights spent trying to woo 20-year-old girls named Tiffany with martinis, cigars, and dance steps picked up at the Learning Annex. Or maybe it's just the overwhelming sense of security I feel when I crawl between my Pima sheets at night. Chuck Peters is safe, Mr. Positive. I want to be safe.
Of course you want to be safe. We all do. But assuming a new cultural identity doesn't make you any safer. Why, just the other day, an annoying white man, not unlike the one you aspire to be, shot himself in the thigh while reaching for a pen to fill out his concealed weapons permit application. Is that keeping it real enough for you, Chucko?
My God.
There's only one way to find a real, lasting sense of security on this big blue marble of ours. And you don't have to change who you are to find it, because it's right there in your pants.
Amen.
Greg, I'm talking about his wallet. I'm talking about the spoils of labor we accrue under our free enterprise system. That's what keeps us safe at night.
But the only spoils I have are my Star Wars memorabilia collection and a Geo Metro.
Many great Americans have started with much less. And who's to say that one day you won't have much more? Perhaps this advertising jingle, shamelessly appropriated from your own rich cultural tapestry, will be just the inspiration you need to upwardly mobilize yourself toward a life of wealth, comfort, and safety. So, what do you think, buddy? Are you ready to grab 2 fistfuls of destiny by the cojones?
Mr. Positive, guys, I have only one thing left to say.
We're here for you, Chuck. What is it?
Viva los Pin Beats!